What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Zebec today, ZBCN. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, okay? It is the 6th day of June. Here we are, 21 minutes, 37 seconds left, sitting here at 0045 right now. Closed down yesterday about 15% to the downside there. Good little maneuver to the downside, right? We were expecting that we'd move back down, but I think, if I remember correctly yesterday, I might have mentioned that we could double bottom, but I'm pretty sure I was talking about going down to this area, something just below 004. We didn't go there. We found support just right at 004, actually, instead of going below it. Little double bottom. The expectation was to find support here or in this area. So you found support right there just above it. Nice. And then to move up to this area to find resistance, right? That's the expectation that we have. You reached for it, but you kind of missed it. Don't be attached to this level. It's possible that you could still move up here. You might even move up a little bit higher, who knows? But don't get attached. It's also possible that that's all you got, and now you're going to continue to move down, right? Let's look at this on a 1 hour time frame and see if we can dissect this. I am expecting Bitcoin to kind of recover a little bit today. We'll see if it does. That could imply good things for ZBCN and altcoin markets too. Looking at the 1 hour time frame here, we're on Bybit, right? So we got more volume on Bybit than we do on any other exchange, even if it is just perpetuals. Perps, right? If it's just the perps. Looking at this here, we do have higher highs in the RSI, lower highs in the price. It's hidden bearish divergence. Getting oversold, not getting overbought. That's not a good thing, not in your favor at least. I would think the 1 hour looks bearish. We're probably going to go down. Yeah, and as you zoom out, it kind of, you get this overall residing trend of like some kind of lower highs here, and we're right in that area where it would make sense to pull back from, in my expectations. So the 1 hour has me convinced we go lower, probably over the coming hours. The 4 hour time frame looks a little bit more precarious, I suppose. It's possible we could keep moving up from here. Still find resistance. I didn't draw that line to the best of my abilities, but something, I mean, hell, you could go up higher. Who knows? I don't know if you do. The 4 hour doesn't look as bad, or as, I should say, as demanding of immediate downside as the 1 hour, but it does still look pretty bad. I mean, let's be fair. You're in a downtrend, lower lows. Whoops. Come on now, computer. Lower lows here, lower highs there, right? You rejected the 50 after bouncing off the oversold zone. You're back below the 40 now. Like, really, in hindsight, or not in hindsight, in current moments sight, I suppose I would actually lean toward the bearish effect and think that you go lower. Yeah, I do think you go lower. So today's probably going to be a red day as well, Zebec, ZBCN. I think this was it for you, man. I think that was it. That was your high of the day. You got it done with early, and now it's time to move down. So where are you going to move down to? Right, that's the big question. It's not that big of a question. I think we're very. I'm pretty sure most people are very accepting of it now. There were a lot of people who were very loud up here who were not accepting of it at all, but they've kind of, well, quieted down. Trolls tend to go back in their caves whenever it gets dark, man. Actually, I guess whenever it gets light. These are bullish trolls, though, so whenever it gets dark, we'll just make it work for the analogy. High to low, 1886 to the 200 level. Finding resistance here. Pulling all the way back down to your 1414. Very common thing to do. Okay. Very, very common thing to do. It's absurdly common to find support after you find resistance in this zone right at the 1414. It's a very, very common thing to do. It's also common when you break out of all-time highs to back test your all-time high areas for support. So we could absolutely do that. That 1414 goes directly hand in hand with that all-time high. The residing all-time high for Zebec since April of 2024. It's possible we go a little bit lower. Maybe we do find support at the 1272, something that's just below 003. But I do expect from here, 00454, we would at least see prices that are near, if not below, 0034. And I think we're making our way down there now. It's not going to be a quick experience, right? You found resistance here. You're about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days into this downward trend. I wouldn't be surprised if within the next 5 days, maybe even in the next 2 days, you find your low. But then over the next week, you'll probably be configuring yourself. Just because you find your low doesn't mean that you're off to the races yet, right? Just like here, whenever you found your low, you weren't off to the races until about a week later. Then you actually started moving up, right? Here you found your low and you were off pretty immediately, but that's not the point. That's just my expectation. You'll probably meander, give people reasons to FOMO in, give people reasons to shake out, FOMO, shake out, FOMO, shake out. I'm bored. I don't know what to do. I'm just going to sell because I'm bored, and then boom, then it rips. You know what I mean? That'd be the expectation. So I am very bullish on ZBCN. I do think that it's going to continue to grow. It's just for the time being, you're going to give it back. This week, 2 days, 22 hours left. It would not surprise me at all if this week closed below 0043. I very much do expect we're going to go lower. With that, we'll probably have a bearish engulfing candle. And with that, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but with the idea of going to bearishly engulfing this week, it's increasingly possible that we do go below 003 and that we see something that's at like 0029 or lower. Maybe we go all the way down to this weekly close here where the weekly high close was. We go just below the 382. It's absurdly common with any kind of fib structure to pull back to your 382 and wick just below it and then close above. So at this point in time, guys, and actually this just happened now, looking at this fib, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I'm more convinced now than I've been throughout this whole move down that ZBCN will move below 003. So if you're waiting for that 003 target, I think it's going to happen. I very much do think it's going to happen. Probably just below 003 is where you're going to go, yeah. And then you'll move up higher. I don't know if I have anything else that I want to say. 0034 at a minimum. 0029 is looking very promising. You could go lower than that, though, man. You can go lower than that. It's pretty standard to see a 40 to 60% correction. It's possible that these are our lows, but I doubt it. I mean, actually, let's be completely fair. Hold on. Addressing this, as long as you hold above 00412, as long as you're above this 236 right here, this red line, there's a possible outcome where you don't go lower. Okay, but what we would see is we'd see some kind of support here. We'd come back up and we'd find a higher low built off of our prior areas of resistance, built off of prior areas of support and prior resistance here, something like that. We'd have time developed. It'd be sometime next week. We'd be at slightly higher prices, but we'd be able to catch this next move at least before it happens, okay? There is a chance because of how well you have respected this 236. Let's be fair, even to the bullish effect here. Even though my bias is definitely to the downside, there's still a chance where you could find support off this 236 and move up. But if you move below 0041 at all, we'll see you down here, man. 003 or lower. That's what my expectations would be. I got nothing else for you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.